What's up, guys? Alright, so I have a Glock 19, Glock 23 here today. Basically the same thing in the Glock family, just different calibers. They're both going to be the compact size. So you notice they line up perfectly. The FDE one here is the 19. That's the one I'm going to be highlighting today. Although the 23, the same stuff goes for it. This one's just a little different. It has Talon grips on it. Both 19 and 23 here just have the stock sights. That's going to be, if I can do this without putting it up myself, it's just going to be your U, your bucket with the ball. The 19 has a 15 round capacity in the magazine. 23 has 13, so you're only sacrificing 2 rounds for that larger caliber. Wow, that's warm. Let's turn that heater off. Alright, so the 19 is considered compact size. It's striker fired, super versatile in the fact that it's still small enough to carry, but large enough to still have a good magazine capacity. Like we were talking about, it has 15 rounds, so large enough to keep that recoil down. It's not as violent as dealing with the subcompacts. That can be a real pain sometimes, and sometimes it takes an expert just to be somewhat efficient with when you go that small subcompact. This pistol has 3 safeties. A lot of people don't realize they're internal safeties, so it's not something you manually have to put on. These things are automatically done for you. First off, starting with the trigger safety. That's going to be right there. This has to be depressed before anything can even start. You also have firing pin safety, and that's going to be located right inside here. And then a drop safety that's also located at the back. It's firing pin safety just keeps something in the way of a firing pin until the trigger safety is engaged. I have a low battery. And the drop safety basically makes it so that if you were to drop it, then you cannot engage the firing pin. Most Glocks are interchangeable with their magazines. This one can accept any magazine from the 9mm platform larger than itself. So that's going to be your Glock 17 and your Glock 34. It's going to be the 33 round magazines for the Glocks. Those increments come in. This one's a 15, so the 17 round one fits. There's also a 24 round, a 31 round, and a 33 round magazine that will all fit in this thing. So that's super cool. I always compare these to Honda Civics. It's like my famous line, because they're so versatile. It's like driving it off the lot, you just have like an okay car. It's not a Lexus, it's not a Beamer, but then you can soup it up. There's so many options, so many companies make products for this firearm that very little to no money in comparison to what it might fix you to fix up like a CZ75. Very little, no money. You can have this thing pretty much tuned to where you want. Overall length of 7.2 inches. That's from back here to this one right here. It's over 5 inches tall from the top of the sight to the bottom of the magazine, and then it's going to be just over 1.25 inches wide, 1.26 inches wide across the back. It's not very heavy. It's like 21.16 ounces unloaded without the mag. It's going to be slightly heavier, 23.63 ounces with the empty mag, and then 30.16 ounces with a full loaded mag inside it, ready to go. I'll break one down right now to show you how to field strip. It's very simple. You do what's called a Glock hold. That's just going to be grabbing around the back just like this, bringing that back. See how I can manipulate that. That's all the further you need to go with it. So you slide that back, drop your pins down, and fire. Got a buffer spring here, and drop that out. Frame, buffer spring, arrow, and that's all she wrote. You can see this one is incredibly filthy. It's not my gun. Although my bat looks the same. Today's definitely matching my outfit. I could use this Glock. Alright, well I think that's it. Thank y'all for stopping by.